Hi guys, it's Goddess of Play. Today's powerful video is about how to permanently remove anxiety from your body. When I did the practice I'm about to show you in this video, I helped remove years of anxiety that had caused me autoimmune diseases like ulcerative colitis, rheumatoid arthritis. I literally have diagnosis for these various things. So I know what it's like to deal with extreme anxiety, and I've reversed some of it, conditions that I've had since I was 8 years old, through this powerful practice that I'm about to show you. And I hope that this video helps remove some of the anxiety that you're feeling. I hope it helps fill you with love and helps you achieve the things that you want. If you're new here, my name's Goddess of Play. I explain manifesting concepts, life concepts, upgrading your mindset in highly visual ways. So like they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. You might have heard these concepts before, but I explain them. Like as you can see, the one for today, this is me getting set up for our visual for today. Once you've seen a concept in a visual way, it often clicks for people like they've never understood it before. So that's what we do here on this channel. I'm known for creating very unique, creative visuals. So if you're interested in that, you can subscribe. I love saying hi to all my new subscribers. I would love to greet you personally. Send me a heart in the comments if this helped you in any way. Or if you're just new here and want to say hi, I love saying hi to all my new subscribers. I also want to mention that I work as a non-dual coach, which means that I work from the perspective that this is all one consciousness. So if there's something you're looking to achieve or manifest in your life, any changes, any goals, we approach it through the perspective that the external world is mirroring what you have going on inside. And I have a very simple 2-step process: decide and receive. And I walk you through that in my coaching. So I have some video slots still open. I've had very powerful results with the people I've worked with, where people have reversed 7 months of no contact. There was this one situation where she wanted to be with a specific partner, and they hadn't even talked for 7 months. And after just one single session with me, they were talking again. And it wasn't through any actions of her own. He reached out. I've had people changing their appearance. I've had people upgrading their home, all kinds of life changes, manifestations, meaning it's just about changing your internal state and having things mirror back, having the world respond to you differently. If you want the help, I'm here. I love you so much. I'm here to support you. So if you're interested, book coaching. I would love to work with you. I can't wait to work with you. So you just check out my links. It's beacons.ai/goddess of play. So let's get started. So today's session is about removing anxiety from your body. For me, it would feel like I couldn't sleep at night certain times. I just felt like this kind of constant buzz of activity that was going on in my body that I couldn't turn off. And it translated to autoimmune diseases that I've had even since I was 8 years old. So I know how it feels, and I've worked through some of these things, and I'm hoping that it can help you too. Remove this from your body. I've combined multiple proven ways, like when we wrap the clothing around ourselves later, we'll be using deep pressure to activate our parasympathetic nervous system, also known as turning off fight or flight. We'll also be turning our anxiety into a physical, visual form and taking it out of that field where it's really hard to address, and we'll be putting it into the physical world. Then we can strip it off layer by layer and restore sensory awareness. If you can't do the practice yourself right now, I can be your stand-in. I will symbolically be doing the practice for you as you watch this video. Also, remember, I'm not a doctor and this is not medical advice. I'm just sharing what worked for me personally. This wrapping practice is supposed to be like a gentle hug or a massage, so don't do anything too tight. Don't wrap your neck. Make sure you're comfortable and cozy. Grab a pile of clothes, and this is the practice. I know it looks a little crazy, but this is how we're going to remove the anxiety. Wrap yourself up in these clothes. Basically, we're creating knots. We're creating layers of clothing so that you're stuck essentially in these clothes. Okay. Think about the situation or the general feeling that you're having. I would have situations that caused anxiety, a relationship ending, or even just starting a new job. Often even good things would cause me this kind of anxiety. It could even be, because I know this is a manifesting channel, it could be anxiety related to getting your manifestation, wondering, is it going to happen? Why hasn't it happened? And picture the feelings of anxiety that you have as these clothes that are wrapped around your body. As we sit in that feeling, for me, I'm going to use the job. This way I have an example to walk you through. We're sitting in that feeling and we realize that we have all of these things wrapped on us. It's something that's wrapped on us, but it isn't actually us. That inner child deep underneath all these layers that you've piled on is not anxious. But we feel anxious, right? And I know that feeling. I know how difficult that feeling can be. It feels heavy, it feels trapped, it feels suffocating, right? So we're feeling it, we're putting it into these layers, we're visualizing it. I'm in these layers. I'm stuck in these layers. I'm having these thoughts. I'm having these feelings. But at the same time, it's not me. I'm underneath. I'm underneath all of that. So as I'm wrapped, I feel tight. I feel constricted. Take a deep breath. Now remove one of those layers. And as I remove that layer, I let part of that go. I'm safe. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm safe. It's safe to be seen. It's safe to have this job. It's safe to have this man. It's safe to have this situation. It's safe to end that relationship if that's what you're doing. Whatever the thing is that's causing you anxiety, everything is going to be okay with that person. Your health is improving. Your beauty is improving. You have vibrant health. You have vibrant energy. And the job loves you. The job wants you. So there's nothing to be anxious about. You're feeling, actually underneath, you feel peace. It's a calm lake with no ripples. These are the ripples that are all over it. Okay, but I still feel anxious about it. I still feel anxious. I took a layer off, but I still feel a little anxious. So I'm wondering, when is my manifestation coming? I'm wondering, why am I still seeing those results? But underneath, there's a me that has the thing I want. Underneath, there's a me that feels peace, that feels calm, that knows that I can have it, that knows that I'm everything. Therefore, I can decide. Therefore, I have control of this. This doesn't control me. These anxious thoughts, these anxious worries, these feelings, they're not me. So I'm going to remove another layer. It's tight. I can't get out of it, right? And you can fight with it. You can fight with it. You feel, get this thing off me. Take a deep breath and remove another layer. And sometimes as we fight with those thoughts, sometimes as we're wrestling, we're tightening the knots. Sometimes when we're pulling, there's a knot. And as you pull and you fight and you wrestle with it, you're tightening the knot. And often, sometimes the way to release that layer is to simply relax that layer, simply relax a little bit. And as you relax, you shed that layer naturally. And it's in the tightening that can sometimes hold it to you. So let's think about that thing again. Remove another layer. Remove another bit of that anxiety. And what we're doing here is we're visualizing, we're taking those things that feel so unnameable. We're taking those feelings that are so difficult sometimes to even talk about, to even know what it's about sometimes. Sometimes we don't even know what we're anxious about. All we know is something feels off, something feels wrong, but we're taking that off and we're seeing underneath, hey, I'm okay. Underneath, I'm peaceful. Underneath, that wasn't me. I know who I actually am. I know who I actually am. I know who I actually was as a child. So I know what it's like. I know who I actually am underneath all of this. I see all of this. I feel these thoughts, but I know they're not me. So if it's my job I'm thinking about, okay, I started this new job. They wanted me for this job. This situation wants me. So what am I anxious about? It's okay. I want it, but actually underneath I'm okay. Let's take that off. Let's take that anxiety off. We're visualizing it right now. And as you pull off that layer, pull off the layer. Bam, another layer off. And I feel more free. I feel more like myself. One of the times where I really felt the anxiety melt away was when I went outside and I was sitting on some very cold rocks, and I had cold water rushing by the rocks, and my feet were freezing in the water. And in that numb, frozen feeling, I felt my anxiety melt away. So if you have any source of running water outside, if you can go just dip into some kind of stream. I know a lot of us live in cities. There is actually scientific proven fact about ice baths. You could probably take an icy cold shower, And that actually turns on your parasympathetic nervous system, which turns off that fight or flight response, what we're trying to do today. So you can try that as well. Shock yourself with that icy cold water, or even visualizing it. Bam, oh, that cold water, that shock to the system, that shock. And with that shock, I'm back in the present. Whoa, where was I? Who knows where I was? I was kind of lost in that anxiety. Now I'm back in the present. I'm here. I feel my arms. I feel my skin. I can feel my hair. I can take a breath. I can take a deep breath for the first time in a long time. I'm here in the present moment. Look around. Let's notice some things. Where are you sitting? Are you in a leather car? Do you feel the car seats? Do you feel the chair under you? We're here in this moment. Everything's actually okay. Those worries, those were these layers. Those worries weren't you. Those worries were thoughts that you have control over, that you can take off when you don't want to have them. Those thoughts weren't helping you actually solve the problem. We can approach the problem from a clear state. We don't need to have all this anxiety around it. We can let that go. Let's remove another layer. Are you ready? Think about the thing. Yes, you've seen things in the past. You've seen situations where it didn't work out, and you're here to break that. You're strong enough to break that. You're the pattern breaker. You're the loop breaker. You saw things happen in your family. You saw difficult relationships, or you saw things where someone left. You saw certain situations. That's not you. Those are patterns that you're here to break. You're a light wave. If you're a subscriber here, you're a light wave. That's what I call my community. We're here to break those patterns that we've experienced. We're here to break them for our family line, and to set an example for others to see us breaking those patterns effortlessly. Doesn't matter what happened in the past. Today and right now, we're breaking those patterns. Let's shed another layer. Take a deep breath with me. Ready? All that anxiety, all that tightness, feel the tightness, feel it wrapping around you. It's so tight. Feel the tightness, feel the constriction. And as we let it go, we pull it off, we shed it, and bam, another layer is off. Now we have the final layer. Wrap that layer around tight. We want to feel the tightness. We want to feel how tight it feels. It's so tight, it's so constricting. It's okay, because that's not us. It's going to work out. You're meant to have the thing you want. You're meant to have it. Your desires are magnets pulling you to your desire. That's what your desire is. It's not coming from you. It's coming from the thing that you're meant for. So why have the anxiety? It's pulling you to it. It's inevitable. It's who you are. It's nature. So as you're feeling that tightness released, you're already feeling so good now that we've shed all those layers. We feel so much better. What a relief to not be carrying that anymore. That wasn't mine to carry. That was someone else's to carry. Now I let it go. Thank you. You're welcome, family line. You passed that to me. I know you went through that trauma. I know you suffered through that. But that wasn't mine to carry. And I'm not carrying that anymore. So with this, the final release, the final thing, choose the thing that you're letting go. Choose that trauma that you want to let go. It wasn't yours. It happened in many family lines, many generations, and it's been passed on. It's been passed on. And today, you are the strong breaker of all of those patterns. You're the strong breaker of all of those loops. My light wave, you can do this. I love you. You can do this. Take a deep breath. Feel that tightness. It's kind of cozy in a way, right? This anxiety, this tightness, it's like I'm comfortable in it because this tightness gives me something, a boundary in a way, but I don't need that to be my boundary. I can set my own boundaries. I can set my own boundaries in healthy ways. I eat the things that nourish my body. I sleep when I need to. I care for myself, and I will listen to myself. I make a commitment to listen to myself. I don't need this anxiety to show me that I should be listening to myself when I'm tired, when I need a break, when I want to rest just because I need rest. I don't need to push myself that hard. I don't need this anxiety to be my boundary. I set my own boundary. And I know it's a little cozy feeling. I know that there's some comfort in it, but I'm going to let that last thing go. So take a deep breath, relax, and let it go. And hold it up. Bam! That last bit of anxiety, free. And look, underneath, it was me all along. Underneath, I'm here in this moment. It's a beautiful day. It's a fresh day. What am I going to do? I think I'll go get a sip of water. I think I'll go get a nice cold glass of water. Maybe I'll go jump in that icy cold shower and get that shock to the system and turn on my parasympathetic nervous system, which has hopefully already been activated in you now. That fight or flight there's no need for that right now. Now we can go into the reset, into the heal. Sometimes when you do this, you'll need a few nights of extra sleep. Give yourself that extra sleep. Your body is just releasing all of that stored energy, all that stored trapped feeling. You might feel weird. You might feel a little tingly, like you might feel a little like free, right? Like when an animal goes out of a cage for the first time, sometimes, or if there's an electric fence and they never ventured past it, like they're scared to venture past it, even if there's nothing past it. But we can venture past it. Take a step, take a breath, take a step past it. There's no more electric fence. There's nothing holding you. Those boundaries are gone. It's free. We're free of that anxiety. So we've let something go. I want you to know that with this video, we've let something go. Watch it anytime you need. Anytime you're feeling stressed, anytime you're feeling anxious, you can do this practice either physically wrapping yourself or step by step, releasing step by step with me. If you just watched it along with me as we did it, just know I love you so much. I know you've gone through a lot. I want you to feel this free feeling. This is who you really are. When you see a bird flying through the sky, that's who you really are. That freedom, that inner child in you that loved to just blow a bubble and watch the rainbow on the bubble. Those simple, beautiful joys in life. Those are available to you right now, even if you don't have the thing you want, even if it hasn't happened yet. As you sink into that feeling of being okay, that's where your next great idea comes from. That's where that aligned meeting with that person happens. Be okay. I promise that it's okay. And if you need extra love, I will be there for you. I'll send you some hearts in the comments. I truly love you. I hope you can feel it through this video. I hope that helped remove some of your anxiety. And thank you so much for joining the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.